All right, we're going live. I just clicked the button.
Or no, wait,
Oh, wait,
yeah,
we're live.
go live.
We're
All right,
live.
I'm gonna click it.
No, I've already clicked it.
Oh, you did?
Hello.
Oh,
Or hold on. Let me refresh the thing to make sure we're actually live.
Yeah, okay, I got a
yeah, yeah.
notification.
Oh yeah, we're
Oh,
live.
yeah. All right, we're
Yep.
live. We're live. Awesome.
Yeah,
Well,
we're live.
guess it's
Okay.
Epoch right now.
Woo!
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Epoch right now. Welcome to Epoch Live, everybody. This was
Yeah.
a very fun start.
What a lovely day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
great day. My nose
It always
bleeding out
gotta
to everything.
it always has to start very simple, and the
Yep.
simple things become big things. So
Yes. So welcome everybody who is in the chat. Is this a Discord server? There is a Discord server you can join, but this is not a Discord server. This is we are using a Zoom call to do this because it's the easiest way to do it. Yes, this is Epoch Live because we wanted to. What did we want to do? I'll let someone else do that because I've got something I'm dealing with right now.
we wanted to celebrate 2,000 subscribers, as well as maybe do some cool discussion on paleontology, yada yada yada, and
Yes.
then future stuff.
Thank you, DH.
Yeah, a lot of future
so-
projects and such.
Of course, the first thing
Yeah.
we're going to do is we want to introduce everybody. So, the first two people that are going to go are myself and Rango Gamer here. I
Hello.
am, of course, the Primal Earth. I have a dinosaur YouTube channel where I, at one point, made Jurassic World videos for like 5 minutes before I stopped doing that. Some of them got pretty big and famous. I also do a space channel, which is somewhat relevant to the start of this channel. But that's who I am. So, yeah. Rango Gamer, I'll let you go next.
All right, thank you. Hello, everyone. My name is Rango Gamer. I am one of the co-founders and managers of Epoch Now alongside the Primal Earth. I also run two channels. My main channel mainly has gameplay videos, tributes, and I've recently been making film reviews as well. And on my second channel, Phylum Studios, I am also doing animal related videos, and I'm hoping to eventually do videos on that channel regarding folkloric creatures.
Very cool. Very cool. So the next person we have up here is the Dinosaur Hunter. So let's tell us a little bit about yourself, Dinosaur Hunter.
Well, I own a YouTube channel by the same name where I try and make different types of animated films using stick nodes. I am also a paleo artist, and I'm the guy who makes all the thumbnails here for Epoch Now, and do a little bit of some of the animations. And yeah,
Well, and who's next?
very short.
Straight Up Murph. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hello everyone. I am Straight Up Murph. I don't really have anything on my channel at the moment, but rest assured, I might post something one day. I am also a paleo artist. I do the creature design here on Epoch Now. I believe that's about it.
All right. Then we have Mike MC 9797.
Yes, hello. I am Mike MC 977. I am also a member of Epoch Now, which I'm mainly an editor for them. I do have my own channel where I just upload like gaming videos, and I do have a second channel where I upload like edits and such.
Then penultimately, Spino Dragon 145.
Hello, everyone. I have a YouTube channel by the name of Spino Dragon Productions. I am a paleo artist, animator, editor. I try to do as much as I can with this channel currently, while also taking care of the website and my own personal projects. So,
Yes, big thank you to Spino Dragon 145 here for the website. That is entirely his idea, and it's amazing. And lastly, we have Mephiles.
Hey, everybody. My name is Methless Agent 101, but most people just refer to me by Meth. And I do have the YouTube channel by the same names. It's called Methless Agent, and I'm pretty much like an animator. Most of my videos are pretty much just animations, but at the time of this, my channel is kind of on a slowdown, but eventually I am planning on re-uploading again. And I'm basically the animator for the team.
You there? Did you cut out?
Wait, wait, did it cut out?
It sounded
Yes,
like
it
you, it sounded like you cut out.
Just stop talking for like.
Weird. Let me see.
Yeah.
I guess I'll repeat it. Alright. Hey, hello everybody. My name is Methless Saijin, but most people you can just call me by Meth. And I do have a channel of the same name. I do animations pretty much, but at the time of this, it's kind of like slowed down. But eventually, I do plan on picking up the pace and uploading. I'm basically an animator for the entire team.
Well, that's awesome. We've gotten through all the introductions, so I think it's time we introduce the channel itself, right, guys?
Mm-hmm.
For sure, absolutely.
So I'm gonna pop back over here so that Rango can be on stream. So Rango, how about you and I tell them the audience what the whole Epoch Now thing is like all about?
For sure. So we founded the channel somewhere in late 2021. Was it in?
It's in
I wanna say
November, I
November?
believe. Yeah, it was in,
Yeah,
it was in
I
November.
think it was November, yeah.
Yeah, November 2021. The basic idea of the channel was to mainly cover prehistoric life, using sorry, so the main idea for the channel is to cover prehistoric life, with like multiple like members on board making these videos, multiple editors, multiple people helping out with the research, scripting, and even doing animations depicting a lot of these animals.
And do we want to tell them the original video idea for the channel?
That would be the hippo video, right?
It would be the hippo video. So
Y-
I
yeah,
think it's funny to tell the story of that. So
yeah.
I remember where the idea for this channel first came was I was out walking and I was in a call with Rango here, and I was saying, wouldn't it be we were talking about the hippopotamus, what would you call it, population that lives in South America,
Yep.
and how interesting it was that there was a hippopotamus population in South America, and we thought, well, what if we made a video about that? And we never did make a video about that, but that's where the idea for the channel came from, and we have since uploaded a variety of videos. And one day we may get around to uploading that hippo video. One day.
Definitely looking forward to it.
But yeah, since then, we uploaded the first video we ever uploaded. Mike, this is where you're gonna come in handy. Was the very first video we ever uploaded was Daspletosaurus, the tyrant before T-Rex. Mike, if you can pull that one up.
Yes. Let me just. Oh. Hold on. Hold on.
Take your time.
1 second. Technical
Technical difficulties, please be advised.
Again! Not again!
But anyway,
Oh no.
while Mike here is having technical difficulties, let's talk about why we chose Daspletosaurus to be our first video. Do you guys remember?
I wasn't here.
I will say I was not part of the team yet.
I was not part of the team either.
My
The
memory's
only
a bit
people
hazy.
who would remember what would be what? You, Daniel, shoot,
You can call me Daniel. I'm cool with that.
Rango. You,
Wow.
Rango,
Okay.
Sparno, and Serrato. Right, Serrato was with
Ah,
us.
yes, the website. So yes, okay, here we go. Good job. Good idea to do the website instead of YouTube. But
Yep.
yeah. So the first video we ever did was Daspletosaurus, and the reason we did Daspletosaurus was because, if I remember correctly, there was several reasons, but the big ones were that it was a very well-known animal, it was a carnivore, and there's a ton of documentary footage about it, so we could rely heavily on documentary footage. And instead of Paleor, which we weren't exactly comfortable with using at the time because it was other people's work, as opposed to documentary footage, which was free for use essentially. Because like, I don't even know who made Dinosaur Planet. Max, do you know? Or shoot,
I
don't
think
answer
it's
that. Nobody
Discovery.
answer that.
Yeah, nice try.
At least I'm not the only one who made that.
Yep.
Look, okay,
Say,
okay.
that
From
would've
here
been a
on,
running
from here
joke
on
for
out,
me.
from here on out, if any of us accidentally say somebody's name, nobody answer it. Okay, do not respond to your name. That
No,
way
the
we can
exception.
avoid the.
Dang it.
Yeah,
Mike's the
except for you,
exception.
Mike, you're the exception because you're just out there.
Yeah.
I almost got screwed over too when I got in here.
Almost, but we were lucky to change your name. So anyway, but yes, the who makes Dinosaur Planet, Spino?
That's Discovery.
So yeah, like we don't have to credit like Discovery Channel for like the artwork, but if we were going to use paleo art, we would have to credit every paleo artist. So we were more comfortable at the very beginning just using documentary footage, and Daspletosaurus fit the bill exactly because it was exactly what we wanted. Also, Joshua W56 says, "Hey there." So, hey there, Joshua W56. How's it going?
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the stream.
Hello.
Welcome.
Oi there.
Welcome.
And now, after Daspletosaurus came out, now Daspletosaurus was a pretty big success initially, at least. After it came out, it got a couple hundred views, which was pretty good for the first ever video on this channel. But
Specifically 13K, but yeah.
well, it ended up getting 13,000 views. That's where it's at now. But when it first came out, it was like 100 views, and we were really happy about it. But the reason in the beginning I mentioned that I also had a space-related YouTube channel is because I had been making educational, kind of informational videos on spaceflight for years at that point, by the time we got around to Daspletosaurus. And so the Daspletosaurus video is a lot different than any of our subsequent videos because its style is based off of what I used to do, and it doesn't have its own Epoch Now style yet, which is very interesting. But in my opinion. But after we did Daspletosaurus, the next video we did was, of course,
Dolly Cops.
Dolly Cops. Now,
Oh
don't
my
worry,
goodness.
we're not going to be going through every single video we've ever done. We're just going to hit a few notes here. But Dolly Cops was the first actual, like, Epoch Now video because it had title cards, segments, all sorts of fun stuff that we do now.
It
Oh,
basically
yeah.
laid the groundwork for all future videos.
Yeah, Red Raptor
much,
writes.
yeah.
Red Raptor writes is retiring. I've heard that. Also, hey, legit. Yeah, that's one
Hey,
thing we
Legit.
forgot to mention is that Legit Eliminator is also a member of this team, and unfortunately he was unable to join us for this episode of Epoch Live, but he will be here for the next one. Or at least he should be here.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. But yes. So, next, very difficult to not say people's names. So, Spino Dragon 145, would you like to tell everybody about this video and how it happened?
Well, the reason why I thought it would be a good idea to do a video on Dolly Cops is because I haven't really seen, at the time, I haven't really seen anybody make a video about this plesiosaur, so I thought it'd be great if I did one of the first videos for it. And I was really happy with how it turned out in the end. Although I will say, some of the scientific accuracy in this video has become a little dated because two of 4 of the species in this video are now completely different genera, so that's unfortunate.
But we did do an Epoch News video about the new papers that came out and rectified a lot of that.
Yeah, I'm glad about that. Not to mention the author of that paper also saw that video, which also made me really happy.
Yeah, we
So-
going up in the world.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
And then now the interesting thing about both Daspletosaurus and Dolly Cops is that we uploaded them
They
right as
both
we first
begin
started.
with D.
Yes, they both begin with D. But we also uploaded them the same year we started the channel. Well, we came up with the idea in 2021, but we really started it in 2022. And we uploaded both Daspletosaurus and Dolichorhynchops in 2022. Then we did another video about a new dinosaur called... Does anyone want to say the name of this animal?
Mapusaurus.
Mapusaurus.
Mapusaurus the Titan Slayer. Now, who wants to tell the awesome story of what happened to this video?
Do we have to?
I think
I'm going to help with part of it, but I am just going to say to the audience, you are in for a wild story.
I think I'm the last person that should be telling the story.
Okay. I will tell the story of Mapusaurus. So,
The ballad.
the problem first
What a
begins...
Mapusaurus.
More like the plight of Mapusaurus. But anyway.
The tragedy.
The tragedy.
Wait for the documentary.
The tragedy of Mapusaurus. But anyway,
Yeah.
the reason that every single one of our videos has been uploaded in the past year, as opposed to any time between Mapusaurus and Dolichorhynchops, is because of a major production mishap with this particular video. As you can see in the fun fact there, this video took 1 year and 3 months to make.
Production age.
That is a 15-month-long production. And the reason it took so long is because it starts out at the end of Dolichorhynchops. Dolichorhynchops was, as a video, it was twice as long as Daspletosaurus. And we were in a crunch to get it done. And towards the end of that, there was a bit of a kerfuffle because Cody, who is this that I'm... Who did the artwork for
Mm-hmm.
Dolichorhynchops?
That was the Dinosaur Hunter.
Dinosaur Hunter.
Does
Because
all the,
the
he
Dinosaur
does all the
Hunter...
thumbnails.
The Dinosaur Hunter had done a...
It was me. I don't know who this other guy was that you're talking about.
Yeah, no...
Yeah. Who are you talking about, bro?
Yeah,
for
who
real.
are you talking about?
Okay, look. There's a lot of names
Chicago
going
was.
around. A lot of names going around, and sometimes I'm getting them mixed up. There's a lot of people.
There's too
here.
many people with
There's
names.
there's too many names to keep. There are too many names to keep track of. Let's just continue forward. So the Dinosaur Hunter drew a paleo art for Dolichorhynchops, and it didn't get into the video, which kind of started this. Would animosity towards the video production process be an apt word there? Because that's the only thing I can think of. Because it was just like after that point, it kind of became like not the greatest working place.
Not good.
Because that was like that was the start of it. And then when we started getting into Mapusaurus, the what's the word I'm looking here? Rango, you're a word guy. What's the word I'm looking for here?
I guess the tensions, resentfulness, any of those maybe?
The tension was a bit high because of the production. The previous issue with Dolichorhynchops kind of fell into the new production for Mapusaurus, and combining the Mapusaurus production problems with the Dolichorhynchops problems and some external problems about other videos that weren't getting done, specifically the hippo video, because we still wanted to do that at that time, but we just couldn't figure out how to do it properly in a way that would appease everybody. So it just, the entire thing just kind of dissolved during the production of this video, and everybody left the channel.
Mm-hmm.
We had a Discord server up. It's actually the same Discord server we currently have, and almost everybody left it.
Yeah.
And that was it for like 6 months. The channel just didn't exist. It was dead. Until Mapusaurus came back from the dead. Now, how Mapusaurus came back from the dead is, I mean, obviously we know how Mapusaurus came back from the dead, but the fact that it came back from the dead at all is really something that's quite cool. Because Spino Dragon and I decided, the video's almost done. Let's just finish it. Because I was the narrator and he was the editor. So I narrated all of the parts, he edited all of the parts, and we uploaded Mapusaurus. And the rest is history. If you want to go to the actual projects page and show off everything that we've got, we can show off how much stuff we've actually done.
Can I mention another thing that kind of brought back Epoch Now?
Oh yeah, go for it. Oh yes, yes, we cannot.
I know
forget
what
that.
you're about to say.
I know what you're about to say.
Okay, okay. There was another thing that brought Epoch Now team back. Was I just since I had like access to the Epoch Now channel, I decided to make like funny YouTube video on Alas Ethereum with the song Pink Fluffy Unicorn and uploaded it on the channel. And it brought it was
blew
another
up
reason
somehow.
Well, kind of, but it mainly brought like almost everybody back.
It
But
did
unfortunately,
do
the video doesn't. Unfortunately, the video doesn't exist anymore because David.
No,
actually,
you can call me by my name because my other channel is literally my name, so I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Okay, because of dirt. What the flip?
Hold on a second.
Because of dirt.
Damn.
We talk
Wow.
about a lot of things that are found from dirt, but
The slander is wild.
How
of
do you
course,
go
you got
from,
your ecology
how do you-
segments that
there?
talk
how do you
about
go
the
from
different
Dave to
species.
dirt?
Excuse my English. But the Primal Earth deleted it. I think he meant to unlist it or something. But unfortunately, that video does not exist anymore. But
It is
that's
lost
kind
media as of today.
But that was also another
Badly.
reason how the Epoch Now team was brought back together.
And
Because
we
of pink
and,
fluffy unicorn dancing the rainbow.
and because of that video, which kind of re-sparked the engine of Epoch Now, we've been able to get to where we are today. Go to the projects page, Mike, and show off everything we've done. We've been able to get so many videos out. We are looking at a total of 17 videos this year. And it's actually incredible. In fact, we're going to have towards the very end of the stream, we're going to talk about future videos. But one I want to mention right now is what we're doing for December. Because in honor of Elasmotherium bringing back the YouTube channel,
Oh, yes.
Mike, would you like to announce it?
Yes. In December we will wait.
Go. Hold on to the projects page for a bit. Just keep that up.
All right, I'm looking for the bloody. Here we are.
No, not
that.
the
That
one
comes
that you're
later.
doing, the extinction file in December.
Okay, so in honor of that video I uploaded that brought the Epoch Now team, we will be covering Alas Ethereum on December.
Yay!
Hell yeah.
Hoorah!
So yeah,
Oh yeah.
Let's go.
So yeah, the big fluffy unicorn will be making its appearance in December. Even though my fluffy unicorn had its horn strung, but
but yeah.
Been emasculated.
Well, it's only one theory.
Yeah.
We don't know for sure what the whole thing represents. It could still have the horn, which actually segues great into the next thing that we want to talk about. Is just what news has there been about dinosaurs and prehistoric life, Spina Dragon?
There's quite a bit since we've made our last Epoch News video.
A bit. I mean, a lot.
Well, yeah, you know what? Quite a lot.
Hey, Mike, if you want to hold on the Micryensis thing, because that's our best Epoch News video. Just hold on
Okay.
Micryensis while it's on the screen. Mike?
oh wait, hold on, my brain
Just
died.
passed
Sorry,
it, dude.
my brain died. Sorry, my brain died.
You're good.
Oh Lord. But yeah, there's been there's been a lot of news since then. We got a new giant carnivorous theropod from Kyrgyzstan,
Kyrgyzstan.
Alpkarakush. That's a cool one. Um, Troodontids from Japan and China. Uh, our first ceratopsian from Japan as well. So that's nice. I can't go through the complete list, but
You have
there
plenty
has
of
been
time.
like
Talk about whatever
Hmm?
you want.
Mm-hmm.
all right.
By all means, go
Um,
off.
Go off, King.
With that said, okay. Let's see, August.
Oh, actually, if Spino has updated the news page, you could go into the actual news page itself of the website and look through all the recent publications, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
That too, actually, yeah. Right now I'm actually updating the news page at the moment. Um, oh yeah,
Uh,
first a
Go,
Belisor,
Go under
actually,
announcements.
yeah,
from
it's under announcements.
Cenomanian France. That's nice.
An Abelisaur from Europe.
The French.
Cenomanian instead of like
Paleo News,
Campanian
Mike.
or Maastrichtian.
Click here to get updates on Paleo News. Click that
Yeah.
one.
September.
Mike. See that white bar where it says click here to get updates on Paleo News?
Yeah, right
there
there.
we go.
Pay attention.
So this is like the most recent stuff, at least. Yeah, it's fairly recent. It was last week. So yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot the Dicynodont cave paintings. That's oh god.
That's
Oh,
funny.
hold on. Dicynodont cave paintings. Where is this?
Wait a minute.
It's in September. What so there are cave paintings that date to the 1800s that are from South Africa, and paleontologists linked the shape of their heads to Dicynodonts that have been found in the Karo Basin, and
I believe it was
basically
like a
the
walrus-looking thing.
basically the tribe that made these
It'll be
paintings
924.
had like some sort of like paleontological field of their own going on, which is crazy. Um, that and also they apparently like had Dicynodonts in their culture or something like that. It's really interesting stuff. And what's cool is that these reconstructions, I guess if you want to call them that, are even potentially older than the first ever Dicynodont. Dicynodon itself was described in 1845. So
So how were they
really,
doing this?
really cool stuff.
Did they just find their skulls and draw pictures of them?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, that's cool. So
insane.
that would be one of the earliest forms of paleo art.
I do believe that that cave painting is associated with some kind of cryptid. I think it's the dingo neck. Just like
Never heard of
South
that.
Africa. It's like a freshwater walrus or something.
Freshwater
So
walrus.
yeah, and people say that cryptozoology isn't a science.
Well, it has different aspects to it. Some
Yeah.
scientific, some less so. But it is a very interesting field.
Mm-hmm.
Very fun.
Max,
Oh yeah, we got a new pterosaur from Jordan.
Jordan.
Um,
Michael Jordan.
The Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan. Yes, I know the official name of that country.
If I could find that publication posted on the news thing.
it's
Um,
in September.
Well,
It's in the
we're
September page.
we're
Wait.
in September. We're not
Um,
seeing it.
Yeah.
Do you know what day?
You just have to scroll down. You'll find it.
Oh yeah, that giant cheetah.
Wait a minute, you're in April.
Wait, how did I?
Ah! Hold on.
Mike.
Mike.
Why are you in? Why are you in April?
Come on, man.
You
Bro.
April
Why are
fool.
you in April, dude?
You
Bro.
April fool.
Bro's out here in April, dude.
Way too far.
Yeah.
I'm way off. Dang.
Mm,
Trying to get the name for that
That's
pterosaur.
Pachycephalosaurus.
I should have known something was off the moment I saw that cheetah paper.
Wait,
Wait a second.
Sponge.
Inaptanin, that's the name.
SpongeBob.
Sponge
boy.
pure.
I don't know. I
Sponge
heard Mike
pure
say
bog
there it is.
sponge, and I'm like SpongeBob.
Well, yeah, it could sound like a
SpongeBob.
paleo paper on sponges.
Dude, I'm holding a sponge right now.
Just
That's
keep
amazing.
First
scrolling.
recorded evidence of
Is it?
SpongeBob.
No, that's
Oh, wait, that's a bird.
That's a bird.
Bird. I didn't read it.
Scroll down. Scroll down.
That's Donkey.
There, that's it.
There we are.
Yep. Yeah, this is a cool paper. We got another new pterosaur from the Middle East, which is great because I really think paleontology is lacking there, especially considering the current things that are going on over there right now.
Yeah, the events that
Yeah, the events. We'll just leave it at that.
The events,
yeah,
yeah.
the
Let's
events.
not go into detail.
this
Yeah.
is not a political
Yeah,
thing, and I don't.
Yeah, let's stop there.
but yeah. With
Moving
that said,
on.
yeah, with that said, what's really cool about this paper is that, of course, we get a new pterosaur from that country, and what's interesting is that new remains of the other giant pterosaur, Arenbergiania, were found, and comparing their wingspans together, pterosaurs were. It shows that pterosaurs were capable of two different kinds of powered flight. Inaptanin was more of like a rapid flyer, whereas pterosaurs like Arenbergiania were soaring pterosaurs, so they were more like soaring birds. They didn't really need to flap at all; they just glided. It's a really interesting paper, and come to think of it, I really need to make paleo art of this guy. But yeah, I really like this paper a lot from September. Really, really cool.
Afro-Arabia. That's very interesting. Where are we at now? Do we have Rango, is there anything you'd like to talk about for the prehistory discussion portion of this live stream?
I'm not sure if I could think of anything at the moment. I don't think I've really noticed any new recent studies regarding Pleistocene fauna, to be honest.
That's okay. We can
There was
actually...
a paper from 2 days ago that I'm actually about to add on the website.
Ooh. What is it about?
There is
Oh,
apparently
silent
a remarkable Paleoloxodon skull that was found in India.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, and there's also the very exciting October stuff. October 9th was one hell of a day for paleontology. And October 8th, I guess. We got a new sauropod from the Morrison. What's it called again? Ardatosaurus. Yeah, Ardatosaurus. The fire lizard. If I remember correctly, that's what it means.
That's cool.
Yeah, the reason why they named it that is because apparently the bones caught on fire, but thankfully it wasn't damaged too much.
Oh, that's excellent.
Oh yeah, Taurovenator is now a Carcharodontosaur giant.
Oh,
That's pretty
Yeah.
dude,
More
maybe
big
so.
Carodontosaurs.
The only
My
problem
favorite.
with these new discoveries is that they're so new that there's no like footage or paleo art of them. I'd love to make a video on Taurovenator, but unfortunately,
Yeah.
there's nothing about it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
One
it's
of these
new.
days.
Same goes for Meraxes, unfortunately.
We can do Meraxes. You just gotta have enough spit and grit to do it. We will do
Just use a
Meraxes.
lot of House of the Dragon.
Yeah,
I mean-
Meraxes was an in-house of the dragon, though.
I mean, hey.
well, okay,
like
well, Vagar was, and Vagar flew with Meraxes, so.
I mean, eventually Meraxes will show up
Yeah,
in the upcoming
Meraxes-
Aegon's Conquest.
Yeah, when they release Aegon's Conquest, Meraxes will be there, and we'll have something for pop culture, I'm sure.
Yeah. Like we always say at the end of like most of our pop culture segments, hopefully in the near future, these animals will make more of an
Hopefully in
appearance.
the new future.
Oh, next year is gonna be some animals we won't be saying that for.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of funny stories, it is time, friends. Mike, pull up the video.
Oh boy, and I know what we're gonna be looking at.
You
All
know
right.
what? It's time.
Oh, no.
It's time.
Oh.
There it is. There it is. It's
Yes.
time.
All right, children.
Oh, Chelsea. Bring on the suffering. Do it. Do it. I double dare.
I know it's not even a bad video.
Okay.
Off that
So,
Band-Aid.
we have to tell the story of this video. This video right
Lord.
here.
Oh boy.
The story of this video is something else. It really is something else.
Are we starting? Oh gosh, we're starting Jackapil slander again.
So for some context, so
Fine,
after we uploaded,
Pray for me.
after we uploaded Mapusaurus, a week after, or was it 2 weeks after? 2 weeks after we uploaded Mapusaurus.
It was like
No,
it was like a month or two after. I'm pretty sure
Look,
because
I know the story.
we
Let
still
me
had
tell it.
Hexagopteryx.
I'm not. I am about to talk about Hatzegopteryx. So a month or a week, 2 weeks after we uploaded Mapusaurus, we made a very good, very easy video about Hatzegopteryx, the Romanian dragon. It's a really good video too. Look at that thumb. The video is Romania themed, and so the thumbnail is a reference to actually Vlad the Impaler. So you can see the little dinosaurs getting impaled by the Hatzegopteryx beak right there. And the trees are supposed to represent the stakes, the forest of corpses that Vlad the Impaler was famous for. Because he was a very famous figure in Romanian history. And so
Potentially. Go on. Sorry.
we had a very good time with this video, and it came out really well. It's at 2,000 views right now. But then we wanted to figure out, what do we do next? And the idea for the next video was originally Basilosaurus. However,
Basilosaurus, a whale.
as we're in the process of making the Basilosaurus video, I wake up on a nice day and get a message from SpinoDragon145 saying, "Hey, I've written a script for a video about a dinosaur called Jackapil." What on earth is Jackapil? I've never heard of this animal before in my life. Nobody has ever heard of this thing before. And there it was. Spinodragon had stayed up all night writing a script for an animal that nobody has ever heard of before.
I respect it.
And
I was completely befuddled when I was making the stick for Jackapil and animating it too.
dude, it was crazy. We were all hard at work trying to make a Basilosaurus script, and then just like in the dead of night, he snapped his fingers and everything changed, because now we have a fully finished script for a dinosaur. But it's a very interesting dinosaur because there's no footage for it whatsoever. So it was a paleo based video with just one little animation of footage, and that's what we had to work with. But the funniest part about this video, it isn't the fact that it was just made up in like nothing. It isn't the fact that it displaced Basilosaurus. It's the fact that when it displaced Basilosaurus, it did so badly. It took it several months to hit 1,000 views.
Yeah.
And even videos like Sinosauropteryx that appeared to not be doing so well, because Sinosauropteryx itself has seen a similar thing to Jackapil. If you look at the analytics, Jackapil is actually the slowest one to actually hit 1,000 views. So we like to meme on this video a lot because
By meme, we absolutely donk on it.
dude, yeah. When we're in like
He's
production,
become the butt of many a joke.
when we are in like production of other videos and stuff starts going badly, we say, "Uh-oh, some such and such has jackapilled the video," and we all laugh because we all know what it means.
Jack build.
If I may add, Primal, I think you're forgetting one key detail about the
Go for
story of like Jackapil. It was also being worked on around the same time when I came back to Epoch Now and we began
Yes!
production on the American Cheetah. So it
Yes.
hijacked the schedule and kind of delayed my video.
Exactly.
Thank
That
you
is another
very
thing
much,
that happened.
Spider
That was the
Dragon.
best thing that could have happened to it.
Yeah, honestly, Jackapil delayed the for those of you,
Jackapil tripped so the American cheetah could run.
yes, big time. So
Yep.
it's actually funny because unlike everybody else who came back at like as soon as we uploaded Mapusaurus, Rango didn't come back until a little bit after that. And the first video he wanted to do was a video called American Cheetah. And American Cheetah was supposed to come in after Basilosaurus. But Jackapil pushed both of them back. And
Oh,
it forced Basilosaurus to come out late, and it forced American Cheetah to come out late. But when American Cheetah did come out, it did something none of us could have expected. And before I
I wasn't
continue,
even-
I'm going to say hi to Taya Korn, Koopa Kanjana. Hi, congrats on your channel success. You guys are the rising star of the Paleo channel scene. That's awesome to hear.
Hey,
that's
Thank you so
actually
much.
great.
that's nice.
That's
That is
awesome
one
to
hell
hear.
of a compliment.
Thank you. Thank you.
Appreciate,
Thank you
appreciate
very
the
much.
compliment.
Thank you so much for your kind words.
Mhm. That means a lot.
I'm not even gonna attempt to pronounce your name because I know I will butcher it. But thank you very much.
Now,
Diacorn, you were the champ.
God bless.
Now, I think in order to actually talk about how good this video is,
Ouch.
Mike, pull it up on YouTube. No, on YouTube, pull it up go to the channel page, where you can list all of our videos. Now, click the popular button.
Like go up, yeah.
Look, this video, this guy, he dipped out of the channel when everybody else left. He came back and then immediately uploaded the best video we've ever uploaded view-wise. 30
Somehow, and I
35,
Oh, he's from Thailand.
35,000 views on this video about the cheetah.
somehow, I don't even know how or why, this obscure Ice Age cat managed to outcompete two massive theropods.
Yes,
I'm
because
still baffled by that.
Daspletosaurus and Mapusaurus were our two biggest videos, bar none. Daspletosaurus had like 10,000 views, and Mapusaurus was at like 15,000 views. Everything else was trying to get to 2,000 views. Then he
Dare I
uploads-
say, the American cheetah put us on the map.
the American Cheetah kind of did put us on the map because it gained us like 300 subscribers. And it was absolutely crazy. It was crazy how many views that got. I still to this day don't know why that happened.
I'm shocked myself.
But what's really funny about the American Cheetah video is that Rango then proceeded to go and upload another video about a different mammal called Amphiscion. And that video was
boy.
one of the hardest videos we've ever had to make.
Not only can I
Go,
can I
go,
elaborate?
go. Yes,
He was
Go on it.
pain.
Go off.
Not only does it hold the title, not only does it hold the title or crown of being like our longest video
Scroll down to it,
yet.
Mike. Mike, go
Sorry.
to Amphiscion on the
Yeah.
website.
Not only is this our longest video yet, it also has the highest number of species ever covered on the channel. We're talking 20 plus species, and some of them might not even be valid. So this video, I don't know if I could find the right words to describe just how difficult the researching and scripting process was alone.
Dude, this production process, like Maposaurus, it took a long time, but this was the hardest video we've ever produced. It was genuinely so difficult that we did not upload a video in the entire month of, what was it, April, just because we were still trying to finish this one because it was so difficult. Like, but
Guys, look in the Zoom chat.
no, don't look in the Zoom chat. We don't have time for that. Sorry, Max.
Yeah.
Or shoot. But
It's
anyway,
not meme review time just yet.
not yet. But anyway,
Okay.
anyway.
The amount of speeds, yet we still managed to do it though.
We did manage to do it, but that's not
It
not
was
the funny
painful.
part. The funny part here is that this is the second video Rango ever does, and
Mm-hmm.
it gets almost 9,000 views. It's like he has the magic touch. Like, look at that. In just 3 months, it's gained 8,400 views, and it beat Acro. We had uploaded Acrocanthosaurus right before it, or no?
And that
we uploaded,
that one by comparison had the smoothest production. I think even the
Yes.
smoothest out of any other video.
aside from maybe Hatzegopteryx, Acrocanthosaurus had a super smooth production, and it did really well. And then we uploaded Amphision, and it just beat it instantly. Like,
I don't know how.
Rango has the magic touch. I don't know how. I don't know why. But I am expecting the next video he makes to do phenomenal. Just, and that next video, by the way, is coming out this year. It's gonna be really cool. We've already,
Yep.
in fact, we're gonna show you a trailer for it at the end of this video, at the end of this live stream. So stick around for that.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway. Oh, someone here needs to get in contact with Crimson Acro and tell him that he does need to join the stream eventually because he's the only one with that trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll get in touch
I
with
have
him.
gotten. I've been.
What the dog doing?
I've been in contact with him during it. I do have some information.
Oh, okay.
All I can say is there's a chance he may not appear at all due to some issues going on.
Yeah, I think that might be the case.
Oh.
Well, does anyone have his channel trailer or his video trailer?
It's on the Google Drive, right?
All right, somebody can just pull it up there then. But anyway,
I've checked unless he's done it like after I've checked here and there on the Google Drive. I haven't seen it unless he's
someone
put it
just- okay.
somewhere that's not the intros
So-
file.
Someone go on Snapchat and just let him know that he has to upload that to the drive so that we can share it.
I'll hit him up.
Anyway.
What are the demographics on the views for these surprisingly popular videos?
Honestly, I'm not sure. I don't know if we can check that, but
We would have to check analytics.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And honestly, I think they're all just they're all the same. It's just obviously it's a mostly male population because that's just how YouTube is, I guess. But I think most of them are from the United States too. Because, but
Got
we
one from
can-
Thailand, so obviously that's not
well,
true.
I said most. I said most.
There's a way you can check demographics.
Yeah.
I just checked drives. It's in there.
All right, we're good.
Right.
But the next funny thing I want to talk about is our second most popular video.
Ah,
Now,
Now this is a oldie but a
For-
goodie.
for
Well,
July,
not really oldie, but
the original video we were going to do for July was going to be Megalania. However, we had the idea saying, all right, July, that's when Shark Week comes out. So what if we just, made a Shark Week video and did it in July? That shouldn't be too hard. And Dinosaur Hunter narrated it. We all edited it. And we didn't think much of it. And boom, overnight, it became a hit. Major hit. In fact,
cult classic, if you will.
it is a cult classic. It's a Jaws-themed shark video on Cartoxyrhina, and it got 25,000 views. And I think we can all agree, this is our best video we've ever made.
Bar none.
definitely.
Easily the best video we've ever made.
Toxyrhina, the original Jaws.
And honestly, you know
And
what?
we got it out during Shark Week too, so
Mike,
Heck yeah.
press play on that. I want to watch. I want to show everybody the intro for that. We'll watch the intro because it's
it's
so
got
good.
like universal music though. You're gonna get the entire stream taken down.
All
or
right,
something.
just let me know when you guys can hear it.
Oh, is that? Hold on. Is
Hey guys,
pause that? Yeah.
I just received word from Crimson Acro. He said that the intro is in the intros folder in the Google Drive, so it's still there.
Yeah, I just looked. I
Alright,
saw
cool.
it.
Yeah.
You know what? I think Jack might have a point. I don't want this stream to get taken down by like Universal. So maybe if you want to watch this intro, go watch the video. It's really good. But yeah. So
Highly recommended.
Highly recommend it. It is our best video we've ever made, but it won't stay that way for long because what's next on the docket for this? Let me pull it up.
Oh,
We do have some really good future videos coming up. But before we talk about future videos, I want to throw it open to the audience. Is there any questions that you guys have, like, about this channel that you'd like answered?
Shoot away.
Now is the time for questions to be answered.
Shoot away.
Yeah, ask away. Ask any questions.
In the meantime, while we're waiting
Ask
for
some
questions, we're gonna go back to the projects thing and talk some more about some of our other projects while we're waiting for the questions to pour in.
Yep.
Or trickle in, because we're still quite small at this point. But
Yeah, there's only 10 people watching, so.
yeah, we're still quite small, but that's okay. That's okay. This is the first one. The next one we'll have a lot more audience because we'll be a lot bigger channel. What's another video we'd like to talk about?
Let's talk about our good old boy Megalosaurus.
Oh, boy.
Megalosaurus.
Oh, Megalosaurus.
So Megalosaurus
This
is an interesting video.
Guys, Acros said to add him back to the stream.
Oh, yes, we gotta
All right.
drop
Oh,
in.
yes, pull him in. Who has the power to do that?
Yeah.
I think I do.
Yes, we
Yeah,
got
you do.
our surprise guest for the evening.
Or
Yes.
our other fellow team member.
Yes.
Where is he here?
Actually, I need to stop myself. I'm not gonna make the joke.
Where is he? I think I admitted him, right? Oh, he's joining right now.
Our very own Red Dead Redemption character.
And there he is.
Here he is.
Sorry about that. I was having microphone issues for the longest time.
Yeah,
right.
microphone issues. Sure.
Yeah.
Welcome. Introduce yourself.
So my name is the Crimson Acro of Epoch Now. I am the head of sound. I make sure that all the audio sounds good, and I've narrated a few videos on here, like the Terror of the West, Acrocanthosaurus, everyone's favorite whale, Basilosaurus, you name it.
Basilosaurus, a whale. You know what we should do? We should talk about Basilosaurus a little bit because there is something funny there.
Real quick.
Honestly, yeah,
There's
we totally
something-
should.
Yeah,
Real
let's
quick,
talk about Megalosaurus
there's something
first.
important.
Yeah.
There's something important to mention. Crimson Acro, he's being very modest right now, so I'm going to say some nice things. He is also a fantastic sound designer. He's helping with sound design on my projects, and he helps with sound design on these Epoch Now projects. So without his help in giving some of these animals, because when we started with like Daspletosaurus up to I guess it was Dolly as well, we never really had sound effects fitted into the animations. He stepped up. And now we are currently throwing in sounds in a good vast majority of the animations that we do, the sizes and even the special outro animations that we'll try and pull out. So he does a phenomenal job, and he really brings these animals to life when we do these videos.
So yeah,
Round of applause.
big round of applause to Crimson Acro.
So we got our first question.
Thank you,
Yeah.
DH and everyone.
First question: who does the curation / selection of the background music? The cultural diversity / taste of the music and transitions are one of my favorite things about this channel. So before I throw it open to you guys, I'd like to tell everybody where we started with the idea of this kind of stuff. Pull up Hatzegopteryx again. So before Hatzegopteryx, we were kind of just making cinematic videos. But Hatzegopteryx is where we started to do stuff with themes. Like to give the video a theme and express the culture of where this animal comes from. Now, I took a lot. I took a large part in the curation of the music for this video because I know a little bit about Romanian history. Obviously, that's where the reference to Vlad the Impaler comes with the thumbnail. But one of the songs, sometimes when we're looking for songs, we just search up stuff that's relevant like the one of the songs we use for the Hatzegopteryx is a song called "The Haiduks of Wallachia." Now that's a fitting song because Romania's early history is a country called Wallachia, and the Haiduks were a famous military unit that they used. So we find this song called "The Haiduks of Wallachia," and it sounds good, and it has a good tone, and it has a good name. So we pop it in the video, and that's where that comes from, in order to help like immerse the viewer with a sort of theme that ties into where the animal comes from. Now, obviously, that was my idea because that was the theme for the video, and I know a little bit about Romanian history. But a lot of this stuff comes from the other guys because the music that they pick, I don't even know where they get half of it, especially Spino Dragon. Spino Dragon
I
just
do
pulls,
a lot of vibes based picking.
Yeah, vibes-based picking is good.
What I
But,
think will sound
Good
nice
job.
and is kind of related to the subject matter. Like,
Mm-hmm.
say for instance, we do something from India. I'll do some traditional Indian music.
And I suppose another example would have to be, let's say you get a creature from any certain documentary. Like, let's say you gather Elasmotherium for, what's it called? Prehistoric Park. Obviously, you would be throwing in prehistoric park music here and there, maybe for pop culture, or maybe even things like their Xenosaurus. You could grab something from the Giant Claw. All the soundtracks are surprisingly and insanely high quality out on YouTube. Kudos to the guys who managed to get that out there. And
But-
what we'll do is we'll insert that somewhere depending on the theme.
Yep.
And obviously not you can't do a theme for every single animal. So for an animal like Maip, can you go to Maip? That's our most recent video. There wasn't really a theme we could do for that. I guess we could have done an Argentinian theme, but since this video was mostly mine when it came to direction, narration, production, and I don't really know enough about Argentina, I didn't feel like I could have done a Argentinian theme justice. So we just chose not to do a theme for this video because it doesn't really need a theme. You can do a good video without having a theme to it. But sometimes we'll get a video that's just like with an animal that's so iconic that, like with Cratoxyrhina, we just have to do a theme. And with Cratoxyrhina, of course, the Jaws theme. We had to do Jaws because first of all, Cratoxyrhina is the size of the actual shark in the movie Jaws. The Jaws shark is like 30 something feet long. So is Cratoxyrhina.
Mm-hmm.
And
then
keep going, Rango.
No, sorry. I was just gonna add, mostly just to be humorous. And then there are some animals where it could be hard to like come up with a proper theme for it, probably due to a reason of like it being very widespread, like Amphision, for instance. That one would have been really difficult to make a theme for because this animal was found in North America, Europe, Asia, and Africa. So it was all over the place. We would not have been able to like pinpoint like music that would how do I put it?
That would have
That would
been
like
sufficient
yeah.
for a theme.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I agree though that with the sentiment that because as you say, the music and the transitions are easily something that I think is one of my favorite aspects of this channel because I don't see now due to just the nature of what I do, I don't really see a lot of paleo media because I have to split my time between space stuff and paleo media stuff. So I'm gonna throw it to the other guys to see if they notice the same thing. But I don't notice a lot of other content creators who do dinosaur stuff who do like videos that are almost like movies almost where they have themes, music, soundtracks and stuff like that. And I think that's kind of where we are. That's our unique thing is that we are the guys that make like cinematic videos on these animals.
Yeah.
Everyone kind of like they just spit out all the information about it. They don't like put it together in like a cinematic like story driven narrative
Mm-hmm.
like we do.
See, for the
Yeah.
most
I believe
part,
that's what makes us kind of special.
to
I
add on
agree.
to what Murph was saying, I suppose another way to describe it, it's like you could say that in a variety of ways. Is that like, no, without any sort of disrespect to the creators of these videos, they don't really have like any sort of like movie-driven aspect to these videos. Their main purpose is in these kind of terms, you could say almost like a news outlet to where they pretty much just explain anything new or almost even like almost like a documentary of sorts.
Yeah. Now, to give credit to some of these other content creators, I do recall seeing a few of them that try to be a bit more cinematic with their presentation, like try to make it seem more like a documentary as opposed to just a video where there's pictures and they're just like adding in all the information. I remember Spino showing me a video talking about the births of like several white bison and then some preceding tornadoes that occurred in Oklahoma. And while that person was conveying all the information, they did it in a documentary style too. We're talking like multiple cinematic camera shots, music that wasn't like, conflicting volume wise with the narration, but like you can pick up on it and notice it. Whereas with all the other types of videos, the music is in the background, but it's kind of like very secondary. Like it's something like you won't even pick up on if you unless you pay enough attention.
And I don't think that's a bad thing. I think all those other content creators who do videos like that are doing good videos. I mean,
yeah,
I
they
love
definitely
a
are.
lot of those people's videos. However, I am going to say, I think that our special thing is that we do cinematic videos about these animals, where you sit down, you get and you enjoy.
Grab a bucket of popcorn and you just watch.
I think the difference is that with everybody else, you enjoy learning about the animal, but with us, you can also enjoy watching the video, like from an entertainment perspective, because when other people will be talking about, like, say, how something went extinct, it's like, oh, that's interesting to know how that went extinct. But then when you watch something we've done, we have the music build up and the orchestra or whatever, like, hyping up like the asteroid impact. Pull up Hatzegopteryx, because that's a great example of this. Because where someone else would just talk about how the asteroid killed the dinosaurs, what we did, if you want to pull up the extinction conclusion for Hatzegopteryx, go to the second half of extinction conclusion for Hatzegopteryx. We won't be able to. Oh wait, shoot! We don't. I don't think we can hear music coming from this.
Test it.
No, I don't
hear
hear
it?
any music. I don't
I
hear
don't
anything.
I
Darn.
don't hear
I guess
anything.
I don't.
Just another reason for you to watch the video. You know?
Yeah, another reason for you to watch the video. But with the Hatzegopteryx video specifically, the music, I think it was a Castlevania something, right? I don't remember.
It was a rearrangement of a Castlevania song.
Which is relevant because Hatzegopteryx, I believe, is found in the namesake Transylvania, the region of Transylvania.
Yeah, the song is Castlevania Bloody Tears by Samuel Kim Music. So there's a shout out to them and credit.
Oh, Transylvania.
Spot on. You guys are striking a really unique niche. Edge Science and Extinct Zoo have similar energy in the narration to you guys, but no one's taken the music vibe as far as your channel. Siamosukis, for example, is hardcore with his information. But the amazing thing is, you guys are rivaling that channel's density of information. Oh yeah. Sometimes that's another funny thing we should talk about. Don't you agree, Spino Dragon? Density of information, especially
Density of information.
in the ecology
wide
and environment.
Density.
Let me tell.
How
Oh my
about for
gosh.
my whale?
The story of
Sometimes
the story of Spino Dragon is and his obsession with grass.
Okay, hold on.
I'm kidding. I'm
Give
kidding.
context.
No. Hold on. Time out.
Hold the
Throwing
heck
shade at
on.
each other.
Time out.
I'm kidding.
Let me explain the joke before Spino. Let me explain the joke before you attempt to refute it. So, in the Basilosaurus video, we do the ecology and environment section, and sometimes there's a lot of ecology and environment, while other times there's not. And in this particular case, there was not a whole lot of stuff to write about, so Spino Dragon here decided it'd be a good idea to write about the kinds of seagrass that it lived with.
What other? We've covered flora before in our past videos, so
You want those whales environment?
I thought it was appropriate.
I'll tell you this whale's
yes,
environment.
seaweed.
Here, Spino, I'll tell you this whale's environment
It's still
right
flora.
Wait,
nevertheless.
guys.
Yeah, we get it. We
Crimson
get
Acro
it, Toss Salad. We get
Hold
it.
on, let me tell you the state's environment right now. You want to know what it lived with? It lived in water. There's an environment for you.
Oh my god.
But no, Max. Or shoot, I can't. This is not going well.
I'm gonna strangle you
With the names thing. It's not going well.
We should keep a counter.
I'm
We should keep a.
fine. I think it's just go.
We should keep a counter of how many times we've accidentally like revealed our actual names in the stream.
Dude, it's actually really bad.
The docs counter.
Yeah, the
docs
docs counter.
But look, Spino Dragon, I can't meme on him too much because if it weren't for Spino Dragon's immense knowledge on all of this stuff, we would not be able to be as dense with this information as possible. He makes every single video possible.
Is the MVP of this.
He is a great deal of help. He is easily our best researcher on the channel.
But don't sell yourself short, Rango, because you are right up there with him. You two are easily the best two when it comes to researching. Easily.
Nice.
You're just in a different category. You do like Cenozoic and Pleistocene and
You know more about
mammal stuff.
Cenozoic stuff than I do, in all fairness.
Which actually,
I'm a theropod specialist, so I know a lot of stuff about theropods.
But I think Spino Dragon, his knowledge of this stuff is just so vast that it allows that we make fun of him for including.
We wouldn't be here without him.
We make fun of him for including stuff like seagrass and insane plant names like Podocarpoxylon. But he also includes all the relevant information that everyone wants to know. So I think that's the most important thing. So while we will continue to make fun of you for seagrass and dirt, we will respect
Freaking
the fact that we would not be here without you.
I
But
see
yes.
as different species of volcano.
That means a lot,
environment.
guys. Thank you.
Of course,
No problem.
but always, who could ever forget good old Nothofagoxylon?
Good
Oh
lord.
my god! Get that freaking flower away from me!
Oh my god.
Get that out of here.
Speaking of ecology and environment, didn't the American cheetah also unintentionally end up having one of our longest ecology and environment sections? And
For
that's
a
probably
while.
and that probably
Yeah.
this probably came down to the fact that the American cheetah, since it's a late Pleistocene animal, I literally had to bring up that it lived with a mixture of both prehistoric fauna and also a lot of the modern day animals that we currently see today in North America.
Yeah,
Like,
I
for
remember.
instance, the springbok,
Didn't it also live with
the American antelope, whatever it's called.
The pronghorn.
pronghorn?
Yeah.
Pronghorn?
Springboks are
Yeah,
African.
I would say, didn't American cheetah also coexist with the grizzly bear?
Yeah.
It's
Or
also
I should say
it's also
North American
interesting
brown
because
bear.
I remember actually editing for American
As you
Cheetah.
can see, I am not well versed on mammals.
I actually remember working on American Cheetah. The ecology environment section was so long that we actually had to split up who was going to edit it. I edited a part of it. Somebody else edited another part.
I
There were
added
like,
part of it too.
there
I
were
had
like,
to do the very last bit.
there were like
Well,
four
to be
editors
quiet.
for ecology environment.
Yeah.
I think the thing about American cheetah, which makes it so unique from the others, is that like we never even did stuff like this beforehand. For the most part, we would just kind of go through and like, okay, you get to edit this, you get to edit that, or even back then. We went with the entirely insane method that only one person edits an entire thing. And although it turned out to be successful in my EP, back then, depending on who was editing it, like some people,
Yes.
well,
Yeah, because I actually
Some people who shall not be named.
no, because we can't make fun of that, and you all know why we can't make fun of that, and we're not going to discuss it here because that's personal. So we're going to drop it on that particular video.
yeah, I don't know where I was even going with that, honestly.
But we all understand the downfall or the downside of having one person edit a video. I did it for Despletosaurus because I wanted to establish like how we were actually going to edit videos. Spino Dragon did it for Dolichorhynchops because nobody else knew anything about Dolichorhynchops. And then Spino Dragon did it for Mapusaurus because nobody else was on the channel to work on Mapusaurus. But then around the time of the American Cheetah, we started doing multiple editors per video, and it made things so much easier. One person
we-
gets one segment, and we can just produce a video super easy. And speaking of segments, you said in the chat, the structured presentation of the dense information makes it easy to follow, especially for people who have seen a couple of your videos. Which,
Indeed it
yeah,
does.
that's kind of, it's kind of the point of the structure is that if you want to watch just like if you want to know like, well, I don't really care to watch this whole video, but I do want to know how big my Eep was. I can just go click size, and then there's all the information about size with a really, really good animation to go along with it. And that's another thing that I'm really happy we do is animations.
Also,
Yeah.
don't bore
Yep.
people with it.
The animations are really good.
Yep.
Show them the Maip one, and then show them the Acrocanthosaurus one, because Acrocanthosaurus and Maip are the two best ones that we've got so far for each of our animators. So this animation was done by the Dinosaur Hunter, and you can't hear the audio, but it is really, really good. You should go watch this video. It's actually exceptional.
Insane video.
Once it gets into the walk cycle, skip to the exit animation. But I'm really, really proud of our animations because they're actually. I think that's another thing that makes our videos really stand out is because nobody else really.
Yeah.
I think
Watch this.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Yes,
Yeah.
I love this part.
That is
This
so
was a great
smooth.
part.
That is
But yeah, that's the thing.
That goes
There's
hard.
my work.
Yep, there's.
Yeah, that's Max's work. Dude.
Hey.
That's the thing. No one else does their animations for their own videos when it comes to videos like these. We're probably one
Everyone
of the
just
very few
puts
people.
like get someone else to do
Hey,
it.
look at this comment, Spino. He says,
Spino,
he
Spino,
says,
you have your first fan.
he says, I know when to expect to find out about what species of grass they live with. Yeah!
Oh,
When it comes to plants, Spino's your man.
here.
And then here's Meph's
The grass
animation for
dealer.
Acrocanthosaurus. Phenomenal work here. Absolutely.
the best
phenomenal.
dinosaur of all time.
Definitely,
I
definitely
think-
one of my favorites.
I think that's another thing that's unique about what we do is that we do animations for to kind of give life to the animals we're talking about, so that it's not just like a little picture of the animal next to how big it is.
It's not like just some like uncolored 3D render.
Yeah.
Like
And,
I like Edges, how he
show
does
the
it
outro.
with like
Yeah,
the
show
Animal
me the
Planet's most
outro.
extreme reference, but
That one was my
We
favorite
have-
fight animation.
a soul
True.
to it.
Yeah,
I miss
and
the
I
other
think there
animations.
are others who do animations. Like I think Nature's Compendium it does mostly animations, but
Yeah.
obviously we can't obviously do the entire video animated. But it is nice to do like animations like this where it's like a fight sequence for like the outro, just to like give something.
But if we
give
have
people
time to
something-
do it, obviously.
Yeah.
It's kind of fallen a bit out of fashion as of late because we've kind of started doing like funny videos at the end. Especially when we did the wide Putin meme for Scutosaurus, which was hilarious. But
Wow, it's been a while since I've seen
Oh,
this
wow.
Oh
video.
yeah, I forgot that was like the credits.
Our
local
that was
Ozzy
the
has
credits
joined
track,
us.
right?
IMDb.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
I'm just gonna say it. It's definitely been a while since I've seen this
Hi,
video
IMDb.
because I forgot that one of the acros lost their arm.
Their
in the
arms,
ending.
yeah.
Yeah.
They got it completely torn off and eaten.
Yeah. Wasn't the dodo bird when we first started doing those outro compilations?
yep, it was the dodo. No, because I
Yeah.
think we released Scutosaurus before the dodo, didn't we?
Yeah, it was Scutosaurus first.
Oh.
But
Speaking-
Dodo does have an outro compilation, mostly because a big part of that video had more than just a size and an outro animation. It had like animations between multiple segments, both history and discovery,
Yeah.
and obviously size,
Mm-hmm.
ecology and environment, and then for the conclusion.
Yeah, but it was still like I think the animations for Dodo were still amazing. If we want to pop in, we can show a couple of the Dodo animations. There won't be any audio, of course, but you know that's just if you want to hear the audio, you got to go
Might
watch
be
the
for the
video.
better, honestly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Speaking of the dodo, that's something that everybody should check out. The dodo is definitely one of our
Y'all sleeping on that.
underrated videos.
Y'all are
That's
sleeping
it.
on that. It's great.
It's easily one of our best videos.
it's also the second longest video we've ever made, only behind Anti-Scion.
It's also technically our first Holocene animal video.
Is it really?
I know it's a silly
Yeah.
little bird, but it's
You know
one of the
what?
best silly
It
little
is.
birds you will ever see.
It
It's
is one.
also-
It is
it's-
one of.
it's also the first ever bird we've done.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if you're not gonna slander Hatzegopteryx, it is the first bird we've ever done.
First
Hatzegopteryx is
bird.
literally not a bird.
Yeah.
It's a
Call
pterosaur.
pterosaurs birds, why don't you?
Yeah.
Hey, might as well call it a bird. It's like a dino bird.
Oh, another
Bruh.
thing we should show people is
You shouldn't have added dino.
Sometimes
Don't say that, dude.
Sometimes for the size comparison, we do fun things with the silhouette. Right here, it's just a normal man. But if you want to go check the Crotoxyrhina size, we have something really funny there.
A special guest.
Yeah.
Our special guest.
Oh yeah, special.
Not
You can't
just
see him though. You can't
Yeah,
see him.
I was about to say if you can see him at least.
Yeah.
You
You
can't
can't
say
see him.
You can't only say Crotoxyrhina either, because if you go to a certain lizard video, you can also see another special guest in the
Oh,
size
yeah.
segment.
Yes. Oh, yes. Because we do. We've been trying to do little special guests for the size thing. We've done it a couple times.
Here's Rodrigo.
Rodriguez.
Get Rodriguez Solitaire. Just completely disrespecting the dodo.
But yeah, head over to Crotoxyrhina. Why don't you, Mike? And let's show off the special guest we did for that one.
Taxi, there you
I
are.
like doing the special guests. Those are funny.
Yeah.
All right, but yeah,
But yeah.
here's Crotoxyrhina.
The shark.
The
And
short-
obviously, it doesn't move its fin like that.
yes, but that's just the
But-
There's only so
way-
much we can do on a 2D
But anyway,
animation.
so pause.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pause
pretty
right here.
much.
Yeah.
We couldn't animate any other way.
I mean, it's possible I can actually do it in the 2D animation, but it requires more work to do.
Right, and also I have to say this is one of Meph's best sticks, easily. Like it looks so good.
Definitely.
Mhm.
Yeah. I
And just
agree.
for the record, I designed this.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's on this,
definitely.
yes.
Me personally, I have a huge bias towards Acrocanthosaurus, but this is also a really
Yeah.
good stick.
That's fair. But anyway,
You know,
you
I'm really happy that I'm happy that we were able to cover the other like 3 species for Crotoxyrhina, because I don't think anybody else really knew about these other ones,
yeah.
especially considering their size. Like Agassizensis, that's a small one. It's the size of an
But anyway,
Encotus.
if
I
we're
can
gonna
eat that thing.
hold on, let's talk about the what we came here for. The silhouette is, of course, John Cena. Why on earth is John Cena the silhouette for this shark video? Well, it's because during this particular Shark Week, John Cena was the host. So it was fitting that if we were going to do a Shark Week special, we should add John Cena as a host, or not a host, as a special guest for the size thing.
Mhm.
And if you want to pop over to Megalania, we did something else fun there too.
Can you imagine if we had John Cena as a host for one of
Now
these
we'd all be
videos?
broke.
Not a chance.
Yeah.
No, I know,
Our
but it would be
combined
fun.
bank accounts would not be able to afford like
Oh, I'm aware, but
anything.
it would be funny.
Speaking
Yeah.
of Crotoxyrhina,
This is
did we
another
reveal the
great
fun
animation,
fact about
too.
it yet?
Hold on 1 second, Crimson Acro. Let's
Yeah,
first of all,
that's a great
phenomenal
model.
animation here.
Beautiful.
Phenomenal animation from the Dinosaur Hunter.
I just love the colors on this one.
Again, by me.
Yep.
I
No, it
had
was-
to have
for
a
special
little bit of-
request.
Though I have to say, it was my idea to use those colors. I want to take credit for that. But anyway,
As per
if you
special
pa-
request.
If you
Yeah.
pause it here, you might notice that silhouette is the legend Steve Irwin, because this is a video about an Australian animal. And, well, who better to be the size guy than Steve Irwin, showing how big this animal is.
Yeah.
So,
R.I.P. to him.
rest in
Rip-
peace,
Rest
Steve
in
Irwin.
peace.
Rip Teeve.
Ra-
The
rest in-
absolute goat.
Rest in
Mhm.
peace.
Yeah.
To a legend.
We're gonna keep doing stuff like this as time goes on. If it's relevant, I only wish that we had used I only wish we had thought about this sooner and used like a Victorian silhouette for Megalosaurus, or a Vlad the Impaler silhouette for the Hatzegopteryx. That would have been cool. But
Well-
we'll have more opportunities in the future, I'm sure.
Yeah, there's plenty of other British dinosaurs for us to
Yes.
do that with.
Well, really only one major one. That'd be Baryonyx. But I do think we should do a Baryonyx in the future.
There's also
Yeah,
Iguanodon.
I would love to.
Another
have,
great one.
like, a
If
Baryonyx
John Cena saw
Or,
your
well,
work, hold on, guys.
someone already took.
If John Cena saw your work, he might even show up voluntarily. You know, funny you should mention that. It's not impossible, because he does follow me on Twitter. So,
Oh.
you know,
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
it could happen.
Oh, yeah, that's
it could
right.
happen one day.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Is there anything else that's interesting that we want to talk about before we start talking about future videos?
Manuxsaurus.
Oh, boy.
Velociraptor.
Man, you sort.
Man,
Weren't we gonna talk about
man, who-
Megalosaurus?
who could
Oh yeah, we're
forget
going to
the-
talk about Megalosaurus.
Oh
yeah.
yes, MGB has a great idea. We should use Nigel Marvin's silhouette for British dinosaurs. I 100% agree.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Do it, yeah.
And
Big brain.
Courtney says that she loved that we used Steve. Steve is yeah. We're gonna keep using Steve. Every Australian animal we do is gonna have Steve Irwin be the silhouette. Every one of them.
Without a doubt.
Just an observation. What are you observing, my friend?
Hey, Courtney.
Hey, Courtney.
Hello.
Oh, by the way, Murph.
Courtney.
Speaking
Welcome
of
to the stream.
Speaking of the prehistoric animals that you've designed, another one of my favorite ones of yours is definitely Amphision Ingens, how you gave it the Wolverine fur colors. I was blown away by that when I first saw that.
Thank you.
And it was even better in terms of animation from our one and only Dinosaur Hunter.
Oh yeah, DH knocked it out of the park with that Amphision Ingens animation.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The severe lack of Min-Me
Oh,
content. Don't worry, I'll get around to that.
Go to the
I also
actually,
animated.
Not to mention Mephisto.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Go to the
Oh, yeah.
go to the
You
go
got
to
it.
the
He did Acro by himself, and that came out beautiful.
Yeah. And Mephiles did two species for Amphision. He did Astri and Giganteus, and he did a great job with those as well.
actually go to the Amphision because there's a very funny
Yeah.
animation thing that happens.
Oh yeah, the goof.
Do that one.
Oh yes, this is great.
The
In
butt
fact,
sniffers.
It's so complicated. I don't even know how to describe what we did with that, but there was a major mishap with the animations
Oh.
that really messed stuff up. And the only way
It
we
just
could
kind of
fix
worked.
it,
Just kinda
well,
worked.
no, the only reason it worked was because
Mike, you
we had,
might want to fast forward a bit.
the only
Yeah,
reason
right.
the only reason it worked was because we had
What?
one Amphision jump up inside of another Amphision. And
Oh,
yeah, hold on, fast
Look
forward
at
a
this
little
thing.
bit to the
Look
to
at
the
this
exit.
thing.
See, that just looks like something I'd want to chill out with on my couch. Look at it. It's adorable.
this thing's
It's like
bigger. This thing's like slightly bigger than a gray wolf. So I mean, fair enough.
The sniffer.
Yeah.
But watch the exit animation on this. This is peak Epoch Now right here.
This is surprisingly very dog-like behavior.
Oh my
This,
gosh! Also, we have as soon as we've done showing this off, we have to show off the funny thing we did for Dreadnoughtus.
Oh
my
my
God, yes.
god, not that.
Oh no!
What happened? I forgot. What happened with Dreadnoughtus?
Look, it just
Oh.
disappeared inside of the Umbra Amphision.
Some true.
It just went up there.
Yeah,
Like
people
those Russian nesting dolls.
Go to
Yep.
the Dreadnoughtus. Go to the Dreadnoughtus. We have to find. It's one. Actually, no. It's 2 frames long. It's 2 frames long.
Yeah, people, welcome to Welcome to
Because
Peacock now.
The one guy who isn't here right now, whose name is Legit Eliminator, he edited Ecology and Environment, and for his image, he included this extremely undetailed picture of a dinosaur. Like, zero detail.
Not this one.
Not this one.
This image including
This one.
zero detail.
Austrokyrus.
Look at it. It's
Osterkyrus.
Green.
It's just green.
I just saw it.
You just-
Kermit
you
the
just-
Frog.
I just saw it.
Hermitosaurus.
Oh, dang it. Hold on.
That's,
I'm trying to get to it.
You're too far ahead, Mike.
Oh, there's Orcaraptor.
But anyway, for 2 frames, you can see something.
Ah!
Whoa! Whoa! Wait,
Ah!
Mike,
Oh, I know what you're talking about now.
wait, what happened?
Jump
I
scare.
was so confused for a moment. I was like, wait. Oh, that.
Peacock now, jump scare.
Ah,
Mike.
come on!
Here,
Mike,
here, how about I
Mike.
just take a screenshot and send it to you? Just give me a second. I can probably get this easily.
Because Mike, what you can
Talk
do is you can
now.
just you can go to the settings and slow
Just
down
slow
the
it down.
video. Yeah, slow it down
Oh
to
yeah,
like
right.
0.
I can.
Yeah,
I just realized the art,
Go to
I just
0.35.
realized that this artwork doesn't have the vestigial toes on the metatarsals.
All right, here we
Oh,
go.
yeah. Okay, the artist name is there.
still props to the artist for
Oh, come on.
providing us the first place.
Almost,
Come on.
almost had
Almost there.
I personally
it.
think
Okay,
that this piece is like better.
we
in
will
black
move
and white.
on to the last segment of this right after we find this picture.
This
Go on.
little Easter egg.
Some true Pete content right here.
How did that happen?
What is that? Where did he get this?
Oh, it just took a little bit of editing for me in the video.
Where are the hands?
That's good.
He's got
But
like
yes.
he's got like a he's got a goiter on his nose.
You know who he reminds me of?
What?
Hold on. I'm trying to remember the name of this character. Yeah, he looks like Hal from Angry Birds.
Oh my lord, I see it.
But yes, this is we like to include funny things in our videos. Not all of them are going to be stuff like this, but sometimes we'll just because we're
Yes, this is our new channel icon.
You almost added Sid.
Yes.
Primal,
Yes.
you almost added Sid into the American Cheetah, and I wish you kept that in.
Sid was almost gonna Sid the Sloth was almost gonna be in the American Cheetah video.
Because we mentioned Megalonyx.
We mentioned Megalonyx, and I really wanted to put Sid in, but I chose against it because we're eventually gonna do a Megalonyx video, and we're gonna have a lot of fun with that one.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a great time.
Yes.
Speaking of which, I still find it crazy.
Speaking of new stuff, why
No,
don't
hold
we?
on.
Yes.
Max, you go first, and then I'll do the second. Don't worry.
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, I
Box him
think
again.
it's absolutely crazy that Megalonyx was described by one of the former presidents of the United States, of all things.
Yeah, Thomas Jefferson described that, right?
Thomas
He's
Jefferson.
the only
in Ice
president
Age.
in U.S. history to actually scientifically name an animal. That is just badass.
Yeah, nah, he's now officially up there with Theodore Roosevelt as one of my favorite presidents.
Mhm.
I don't think anyone's gonna beat Theodore for me.
Now,
Yeah, Teddy is still the best for me.
Eddie's still the GOAT.
we are about to transition into the last segment of this video, which is going to be talking about future videos, and we have two trailers we want to showcase. However, I want to make sure that the audio will get picked up. So,
Yeah.
Mike, why is your stream not giving us audio?
Yeah. Apologies if you could hear my dog barking.
Oh,
upstairs.
I didn't enable share sound. I'll enable it. Hold on.
Okay,
Yeah, idiot.
Mike.
And
So the next video that we'll be releasing is maybe going to be the American Lion, because the video after that is going to be releasing next month in November. So I think we're going to showcase. We're going to showcase.
Since we're at this part, I'm gonna publish and update the website.
Go for it.
All right, you do that.
Go ahead and go nuts with that.
Crimson Acro, if you want to, or Daniel, because it's your video. Whoever wants to can share the trailer for our
I can
next
probably go ahead.
Stay-
How about I go ahead and stream that right now since I have it right here.
Yeah, you can stream it.
Go it. So,
Okay, so-
everybody watching in the chat right now, you're about to see the trailer for our very next video.
We got a comment from
Joseph
Dinoberg.
Artigatio.
Yeah, I am so sorry if you guys can hear my
What?
dog barking.
It's all good.
I can't hear
What
her.
is Joseph
Okay.
Artigatio?
I honestly don't know.
Is that the
I
giant
apologize.
capybara?
Let me check. I
I
think
think
that
it might be the giant capybara.
might be a giant South American rodent. Because I think I've heard that name
Anyways.
before.
Oh yeah,
It's
that
a
would be an
cat.
excellent. That would be an excellent
That'd be
video
great.
to do.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's
Okay,
a giant
everyone?
rodent.
All right, everybody,
So-
everybody, quiet down.
Yeah.
We're about to watch Peak.
Okay, so everybody in the chat right now, this has been a video that we've noticed that you've all requested for the longest time, and we're about to bring that creature to life.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's the thing. That's another thing we got to talk about is how we choose what videos we do, which we will
Alright,
get
we'll
to.
do that after. So first, let's see the trailer.
Okay, good, it works.
Who the narrator is going to be. The king of the beasts. Lions have cemented themselves as some of the most highly revered animals alive today. With their tremendous power, striking manes, and their complex social nature that makes them stand out even more from their other relatives, lions hold a special place in the tapestry of the animal world. And across their 2 million years of existence, they've dominated the landscapes of Afro-Eurasia, becoming well ingrained into various cultures. While today, lions are only known from Africa and a small region of India, during the Pleistocene epoch,
a close relative occupied the ever-expansive mammoth steppe of Eurasia. These were the cave lions. Well documented in an array of cave paintings, these massive carnivores dominated the northern hemisphere, and eventually crossed over a now long-gone land bridge in the high Arctic known as Beringia. From here, their descendants spread into the North America continent, giving rise to the largest cat of all time. Nearly twice as large as a modern-day lion, and competing with legendary cats like the famous Smilodon, this apex predator was the ruler of North America for nearly 120,000 years. This was the American lion, a new world king.
So, Mike, I think that page should be up on the website if you want to go ahead and stream that while we're talking about it.
So there you guys go. There is the American lion.
Now, I
New
understand.
world king.
I understand that sometimes YouTube streaming will not adequately represent the quality of that to the live stream. So the actual trailer is currently up on our website if anyone wants to go watch it in higher quality. It'll be in projects, Mike.
Yeah, Mike.
And don't worry, Dinosaur Hunter, we're getting to yours. Don't worry. We haven't forgotten yours. Because there's another trailer we are going to show tonight.
I
Tonight?
Tonight.
dare I say, a bit more special.
Tonight.
Well, this is...
I guess
okay.
it's
Today-
technically tonight
It
somewhere.
is afternoon.
But yeah,
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Spino Dragon, you're gonna have to rearrange the American Lion because it probably will come out before the other one because we might be able to get it out in October. If not, then we'll push it afterwards. But yeah, for the American Lion, there is no current release date. However, we would love to get it out in October and get a third video out this month, which would be awesome.
Yeah.
But the reason we're doing the American Lion is because most of these videos are videos that we personally want to do. But we've been getting a lot of comments saying that people would love to see the American Lion. And so we thought that, well, if people are subscribing to us for our content, we should probably repay them by doing some videos that they want to see, not just videos we want to see. So this is a video that was specifically requested by several people. And we thought it was fitting to do the requests that people were sending in. So, now often a lot of the requests line up with videos that are already planned, but this is a video that was specifically not planned, but requested by the audience that we decided to do, which I think was really cool. But, this is not the only trailer we were going to show you today. The Dinosaur Hunter has something he'd like to show us.
DH, if you would.
Would you like to stream it?
I don't think I can stream it.
You should be able to. Or we can just watch it here, and you can just full screen it. Mike, press play.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have Mike. But
Ti-
first,
title-
I
title's
wanna
spoiled.
I wanna give a little bit of a small rundown. Until Mike opens it up.
He's got it
But,
open right now, ready to go. So.
Okay. Well, so what you're about to see is something that is quite unexpected, but it's for a very special occasion. And some of you movie monster fans out there are going to really, really enjoy this. So without further ado, play the video.
Yeah, let's hear it.
We can hear it.
All right,
Loud.
you can hear it.
Loud and clear.
"25 seconds, 20 seconds, 15 15 seconds, Dr. Holloway, leader of the Los Alamos group, and the entire fleet waits in almost agonized tenseness. Now but 5 seconds to go, and...
The Atomic Age, one of history's most life-changing events. The science of atomic energy gripped the world with so many mysteries and questions that while it grabbed mankind's attention to explore it further, it has also spurred our imaginations.
Godzilla, king of the monsters, alive, surging up from the depths of the sea on a tidal wave of terror to wreak vengeance on mankind. Godzilla, king of the monsters, it's alive, a gigantic beast, stalking the earth, crushing all the...
Godzilla. During the height of this atomic fever, giant monster films would roar onto the big screen and shock audiences from all over the world. However, this monster in particular would rise above so many others and earn the title as King of the Monsters, a fire-breathing tyrant that would be a symbol for nuclear destruction. Surprisingly, this prehistoric beast's iconic name would carry over into paleontology as the discovery of a real prehistoric relic, one that would later be uncovered from the sands of time. While Godzilla is the titan of monster cinema, this predator was a Goliath of its own. In a time when monstrous reptiles ruled over the earth and the dinosaurs were at their first pages of nature's script. While moviegoers know Godzilla as the catalyst for this rule of monster cinema, scientists know this particular coelophysid as the founding member for the reign of the dinosaurs. We would like to invite you to a spectacle of monstrous proportions. One that has reigned for 70 years. In celebration of cinema's greatest monster, we now present to you Gojirasaurus, the legend before Odo Island.
Yes. This intro is gas.
Seriously love this intro.
Oh my god, I'm actually excited.
God, yes.
Peak.
Can't wait.
Bro, the American
This
Lion
is
and the
gonna be fantastic.
Gojirasaurus, I'm actually excited right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that was Gojirasaurus intro, a video that's coming out soon.
Is there anything you'd like to say about what that video is for, Dinosaur Runner?
So, in November 3rd precisely, will be the 70-year anniversary of the original Godzilla film. So, we all thought that why not do a video on the dinosaur that's named after Godzilla? The only thing is, I wasn't expecting to when initially we came up with the ideas like, oh, let's do a Gojirasaurus video, I wasn't expecting we'd make an intro that's just so crazy, especially with Spino's title card. Spino, he was cooking like Gordon Ramsay with the title card, and of course there's going to be plenty more surprises for when this video comes out. But yes, this is in celebration of Godzilla's anniversary, which 70 years, holy crap.
And I would also like to add that the entire script for this video has been written, and almost all of the script is fully finalized. So all that has to be finalized is ecology and environment and extinction conclusion. Then the script is finished and we can actually start editing the video. So we often do the intros first, just because like we're real people and we like to get hyped for like none of us really like if we have a bunch of words on a paper.
I like to enjoy my job.
Like if we see a bunch of words on a paper, that's cool. But if we have like a cool intro that can like hype us up, then we actually really want to work on our stuff. So we always do the intros first. except with Kratoxy Rhino, we did the intro last, which was hilarious because we were
Yeah,
It's
that's
crazy how that kind of worked out.
we
The
were
only
waiting.
video.
We were waiting on the Kratoxy Rhino intro to actually upload the video because the entire rest of the video was done except for the intro. But man, let me just tell you, the Kratoxy Rhino intro is literally probably the best thing we've ever uploaded to this YouTube channel. Like, I'm not even joking. It's so good. You genuinely have to watch the Kratoxy Rhino intro. It's amazing. But yeah, so most of Gojirosaurus is written, and we're going to actually start editing that up in the next couple days. And it will release next month in what day?
3rd.
The 3rd.
November 3rd. It's
November
on the
3rd.
website.
We're going to release it on the exact day. So, and obviously, I'm sure a lot of our subscribers here are excited to get a new and very unique and mysterious dinosaur to be covered on the channel. But also, I am sure that many people who are fellow fans of Godzilla, like I am, and a few of the rest of us here,
Ooh, me.
Yes.
I'm sure that
Absolutely.
I'm sure that you guys will get a good kick out of this as well. I'm pretty sure you guys will enjoy it, and this is going to be one heck of a atomic blast for sure. Pun intended.
As for the other video, American Lion, the American Lion is in earlier stages of production. It's not as far as long as Gojirosaurus because we want to make sure that we can get Gojirosaurus done first because we've already uploaded 2 videos this month, so we don't have to upload anything else. But because of how early into November Gojirosaurus has to be uploaded, we want to make sure we get it done this month. So we're going to prioritize Gojirosaurus, even though American Lion probably will come out before Gojirosaurus. But after that, we can. Do we want to announce what videos we're going to be doing for the rest of the year? Because I think it's like what 3 more videos this year.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, why not?
Since the year's almost over, and but yeah.
So the first video, the next after Gojirosaurus and American Lion, the next video we're going to be doing is going to be Sign Raptor, which should be pretty cool, right?
Yes.
It's gonna be fun.
It'll
gonna be good.
Gonna bring
It's a
some
third
life
pod.
Gonna bring some life to the Metriacanthosaurids.
and it will be narrated by Legit Eliminator, and it will release in November, the same month as Gojirosaurus, but later into the month. As for December, we have 2 videos, but only one of them is an extinction profile, or an extinction file. As we've already shown, the extinction file. Don't scroll down, Mike. The extinction file for December is going to be narrated by Mike MC9797, and is going to be on Elasmotherium in honor of the Elasmotherium video he uploaded that kind of kickstarted the channel back up.
Kind of revived us. Kind of.
But there is another video we're uploading in December, and I would like Rango to talk about it and Mike to scroll down.
So, tying in with Elasmotherium and as a collaboration with my second channel, which if you guys want to subscribe to, feel free, as I have a few videos planned out for that. We are starting a new series called Extant Files, where we will be covering modern day animals, and our first video will be on the Sumatran rhino, the last living relative to the woolly rhinos.
Yep, and Extant Files is where we may, just maybe, get the opportunity to finally make that video about the South American hippos.
Yeah.
But also, while we're here, let's talk about these 2 other projects that we've got going.
2?
Yeah, well, there's 2 more, right, Spino?
No, sorry, Spino.
So the next one you see there in the middle is one of Legit Eliminator's idea. Oh yeah, there's another one below those. That's right. There's a
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the 4th one. I didn't scroll down.
So we're gonna have to run through these a bit quickly because we are about to be done here.
Yeah.
But documentary depictions is Legit Eliminator's idea for a series where we will take looks at documentaries like Walking with Dinosaurs, yada yada yada, and just see how accurate the documentary is, how well it's held up to the modern day, which I think is a pretty cool idea. What do you guys think?
I like it.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
And then me and the Dinosaur Hunter, we are doing another idea. This one's what I'm most excited for, is Bone Wars. It's a 12-part docuseries about the Bone Wars. Cody and I will... shoot, I did it again.
This freaking
Who are you
Dawson.
talking about? Who is that guy?
What are you talking about? Seriously,
Who is that?
dude.
Yeah,
Oh my
seriously.
lord.
Who is that?
Okay.
I'm glad I'm not gonna go through with that issue.
Well, yeah, shut up.
Wow, you're so lucky.
Mike.
Anyway, as we were saying,
this guy asks, can we do Fasalasuchus? And funny story about that, at one point in time, we were going to do Fasalasuchus, and then we kind of stopped for some reason. Does anyone know why?
I think we
It
just
was-
kind of never
wasn't it
really
around
got
the time
back.
we
No
were talking
footage.
about Lystrosaurus.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah,
That and also the fact that everyone was calling the
no footage.
quadrupedal Rexin 65 as Fasalasuchus for
That
some reason.
thing.
Which was never confirmed to be a Fasalasuchus.
Yeah,
It
some
looks like one,
random
doesn't
guy
it?
on YouTube just called it that.
But fun fact, we were originally supposed to do Lystrosaurus in August of this year, but
we can't talk
due to
about
script.
Yeah, we can't talk about exactly why we can't do that video.
At least yet.
Yeah, but
Yep.
Lystrosaurus had issues and we couldn't do it, so we replaced it with Scutosaurus. But Dinosaur Hunter, would you like to talk about Bone Wars a little bit?
Okay, so
that's our series.
this is certainly something that we've been excited to do, and now we've kind of planned it for a fairly chunky amount of time going into it, but it's about the events that have taken place during the Bone Wars, which was a rivalry between Charles O'Neill Marsh and Edward Drinker Cope. The significance behind these events and the turnout is so staggering within paleontology that it's just mind-blowing how much it had influenced everything up to, even in a way, up to this day, with the findings and just the discoveries overall. And of course, it's pretty much our first major idea of going over true historical events in paleontology. We have our history and discoveries, but on the specific animals that we're talking about. Meanwhile, this is going to be a full-on history channel going on here with the rivalry between these two guys, which is super interesting.
Minus
and
the aliens and the
other stuff that History Channel does
Other
is not
stuff.
really relevant to
yeah, the strange stuff, but it's going to be really exciting to bring forth this story, because quite a few channels have covered this within a video or two, but not in the way that we're about to do it, I don't think. Which it being a full-blown series of episodes, not like just
one episode.
one or two, not just one or two episodes, definitely not a one-parter and a two-parter. This is going to be a whole thing.
If I'm correct, we actually have every episode outlined already. We just have to write.
We do.
We have
Yes.
We have 12 episodes in total. Max, you know that's going to appear on the stream, right?
Yeah, I know.
That is an inside joke.
Jacob did it, so I
that
That's an inside joke within this
That's an
particular...
inside joke that needs to stay an inside joke. But anyway, so yeah, Bone Wars is actually really far into production. Once we know what we need to do, all we have to do is start scripting it and then editing it. I'd love to get the first episode out sometime next year. As to whether or not that's going to happen, it's kind of an issue.
It's up for discussion.
It's up for discussion because I don't want to skip over the last future project, but I am going to leak that a lot of the videos next year are going to be really, really big videos. Like, I really want to say it. I really want to say it.
No.
Please let me say
No, we
it.
can't.
No.
No.
You're not pulling a
Please.
Mark Ruffalo and spoiling the.
But
Yeah.
it's literally.
Surprise.
Oh my gosh!
Don't.
It's literally.
Don't
Chat
get
tap
there.
you.
Replace
Okay.
it with something else.
Okay, I'll just say this.
Yeah,
There's a video
like-
next year. There's a video next year that
boy.
we are all really excited about. And we have written like 15 pages of the script for this video, and it still isn't done. Like, I can tell you, the intro has
Don't.
been written, outro, Extinction Conclusion has been written, and we are writing a History of Discovery now. It comes out to like 15 pages worth of stuff that we've written, and it's still not done. But let me tell you what, if you guys subscribe, turn on notifications, and just stick around next year, because this year was good, but next year will be so much better than you could possibly imagine. I really want to tell you what this video is, but they will kill me if I tell you. They will actually rip me apart if I tell you. Like
I'm literally holding you at gunpoint right now.
I will be rended limb from limb if I leak what this is.
You will be executed post haste.
Can we
Bring
say
out the
anything?
guillotine.
Can we say what?
No.
Can we mention any of the videos we're doing
No.
next year?
No.
Not even one.
No.
Not even the first one.
No.
I mean, I don't mind at least
Next
saying
year,
mine if you want.
That is all the more reason for why you lovely people in the chat and watching the video need to stick around, because you're in for a treat next year. That's all we can say here.
Well,
We
I
have
mean,
plans
I
that we
suppose
cannot
just-
disclose to you because the haters will
can't-
sabotage us.
We got plans we cannot discuss to you right now.
I
We
suppose
have
that-
plans we cannot discuss to you right now.
If there's anything
The
I
haters will sabotage
I
us.
was originally gonna upload mine for next year, the intro, eventually. It still has yet to be revised, but I could say the video I'm doing next year
No.
if y'all really want.
Don't.
Let's. As much as I'd love to, let's keep
Let's
it
keep them on their toes, okay?
Yeah.
But yeah, next year is going to be when stuff really starts popping off, because we're going to have a few extant files, hopefully one Bone Wars episode. And
Do we want to mention this?
Oh yeah, talk a little
okay.
bit about a little bit Spino, a little bit, because we're like we've done this for like 2 hours now, which was like twice as long as we were supposed to. So you can talk a little bit about formations.
Yeah. So, Formations Ecosystems of the Past is a documentary series that I've had planned for a while, even before Epoch Now actually became a thing. It's
Here we go.
a 6-part documentary series that's going to cover several different fossil formations. One in each episode, of course. Yeah, I see your little question, Crimson Acro.
Okay.
But
I need to say, every time you type something in the chat, it pops up on screen. Not everybody needs to know about the disaster that was Mesozoic planet, but okay.
That's why I said it.
Let's continue. Continue, Max. I mean, continue. Pineapple.
Hey, you messed up, Mike. You messed up.
what is happening anymore?
Look, we're
I
getting
give up.
the stream's about to end, man. Just finish up talking.
We'll do this, then we'll have a last minute questionnaire for anyone who wants to ask any last minute questions.
So,
because we are getting real close to JL territory, and you all know what JL stands for. We don't need to mention what it stands for, but it's getting very close to JL territory.
okay. So
JL.
Formations is going to be a nature documentary series, Pivot animated too, and that's what sets it apart from the other future projects that we have. And it's just gonna have segments showing like all of the prehistoric life that have been discovered in said fossil formations, and for the latter half will show like, you know, the fossils, why, like how we know, or how like paleontologists know so much about these creatures and stuff like that. Because of the other projects that I have been wanting to work on outside of Epoch Now. I never really got around to working on formations, unfortunately, but in the near future, I definitely do want to start working on it again. So.
So yeah, that's
gonna come out 3027.
That's everything we are allowed to talk about, and I would really like to tell you about our videos next year, but they won't let me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was actually gonna ask if it would be okay if I could mention some of the other extent files videos planned, because I do have the list up, or should we leave that as a surprise?
If we aren't going to mention any of the extinction files next year, we shouldn't mention any of the extant files next year, unfortunately.
All right,
All right. Any last minute questions?
Yeah, we're gonna try to wrap things up.
Mesozoic planet?
We've had a lot of fun, but it's time for us to be done with this stream before it gets crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's almost 2 hours.
Don't you dare.
A rubber room of rats. The rats made me crazy.
Gosh.
Bruh.
Any last minute questions before we end the stream?
Oh, there's one thing I wanted to point out that I thought was really cool. We decided to do this live stream when we hit 2,000 subscribers. So as we uploaded Maip, and Maip got us enough subscribers to hit 2,000, and that happened on Wednesday, I think.
Yeah.
From Wednesday to today, we have gained an additional 100 subscribers because we uploaded Maip, and when we uploaded Maip, we hit 2,000 subscribers. And we didn't even have enough time to plan the stream before we had another 100 subscribers. It was crazy. I honestly, I'm a bit baffled sometimes at how well this channel is doing.
Yeah.
Because it's just going so well. We're getting so many subscribers, so many nice comments on our stuff. Yeah, every other comment sometimes has a little bits of criticism. Like I know we just got one on Mike that says I was talking a bit too fast, which I do, but it's still though it's nice to see all the comments and stuff saying that we're on the right track. I know I enjoy it, and yeah, you're welcome. You're absolutely welcome. The next time we're gonna be doing these in increments, so we won't be doing another Epoch Live until we hit 5,000 subscribers, and then after that it'll be 10,000 subscribers, because we don't want to inundate any notifications with live streams that don't matter, because these aren't really important live streams. They're just for us to have fun and talk about the channel. So if there's no questions or anything, I think that's gonna do it for our 2,000 subscriber live stream, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
We covered everything we wanted to cover.
Yeah, we didn't get to the memes, sadly, but that's all right.
Yeah, that's fine. I think it's better off that you don't see them.
Yeah, a lot of those are insane. So
chaotic.
Yeah. I think does anybody want to say anything before we go?
All I can say is that I sure can't wait for the next Epoch Live coming up next. Once we hit 5,000
come
subscribers
on,
coming
dude.
up next.
Come on.
No.
Oh, you put it in the live chat. Bro.
No, you can't. You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't.
Acro, come on.
I'm hungry.
Mike, you said you wouldn't do that.
Hold on. We got one comment. We've got one comment. You guys are destined for greatness. The audience feels your passion for your work, and with the big multidisciplinary team is your strength. Thank you for that. That means a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We are honored.
Means a lot.
Thank you.
Now, do we want to spend the next 1 minute and 58 seconds covering time so we can get the stream to 2 hours long?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
What can we talk about?
Why not?
You know, what can we talk about? Okay, you know what?
I want to talk about.
Let's talk about one video next year for 2 minutes, just to give them a taste.
I mean, just to be honest, I already had mine written, so we could talk about that.
I don't even remember the full schedule, to be honest.
Well, we all know what the first video next year is, so we're going to talk about that for 2 minutes just to get to 2 hours long. So, Jacob, if you would let everybody know.
You doxed him again. No!
I can't believe him.
We need a dox counter for the next live stream.
What we need is a censor.
Real. Oh my lord.
All right, what we need is a
censor. You have a problem, David.
Beep, beep. Hey, I'm not the only one who did this. Serrato, talk about your stupid video. Go.
Okay. Okay, so for beginning next year of January 2025, we are going to begin the year with a video that I'm going to be narrating, and it is going to be to the one Arctic traveler, Pachyrhinosaurus.
Hell yeah.
So
Yeah.
And Pachyrhinosaurus, I figured that just to go and give y'all a brief little overview of what the video is going to be. So similar to our Nanuxsaurus video, or I should say Nanux, I'm not doing that. But for Pachyrhinosaurus, that video
could
for
say
next year. Yeah,
dramatically.
Dramatically.
Our dramatically video back in March.
I can't
Teratophilus?
believe that was so close to actually being uploaded dramatically.
Teratophanus.
Teratophilus.
Okay, so anyways, Pachyrhinosaurus in a lot of ways it's gonna be similar to our Nanuxsaurus video, but I had the plan that for this one, this is all I'm gonna say. I was planning on having it get like some kind of Arctic traveler theme, given the title.
Yeah, well,
And that's
that should be pretty cool. I cannot wait for that.
I can't wait either. It's my favorite
Um,
Ceratopsian.
Second favorite for me.
And with that, we have hit a 2-hour live stream. So thank you everybody for watching.
Thank
But
you
we're
so
going to
much.
call it here.
Appreciate it.
All right, everybody. This has been Epoch Live, and we will see you in the Epoch next video.
Have a dramatically good day.
Have a dramatically good day. Good. Legitimately,
Take care, everyone.
legitimately
Laters.
going to kill
Have
you.
a good day,
Later,
everyone.
guys.
right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Is it done?
It's done.
Holy
Okay,
fuck.
good. I needed to let that out.